Hi everyone, welcome to Kinta, Benta, our 3-acre farm in central Portugal. We are Justin and Barbara and moved here in November 2023 with our Labrador Guinness. Come and join us as we document the highs, lows and daily life renovating and restoring our beautiful Kinta and farmhouse. Watch the journey of our new lives in the countryside.
So having braved the wilds of the last week or so with strong winds and heavy rain, etc., we have got a little project to do. This is the awning to the caravan. This is our living space. Unfortunately, this area here isn't quite level. There is a slight slope on it. So what we're going to do is we've got some pallets, we've got some OSB board, and we're going to put some gravel down just to level this area so it's flat. Put the pallets down, put the OSB board down, and that will give us a nice straight surface, if you like. We're putting gravel down underneath really to aid the any water that might come in, because then it can travel straight underneath the caravan. But yeah, so we're going to be sorting this out today.
So now we finished the awning floor, pallets are down, OSB board is on, and we have fake grass on top of that. As you can see, it's a bit of a patchwork design because when we went to go back and get some more, they didn't have the same grass that we bought originally. But it's okay, we don't mind. Hopefully this will only be for 1 year, and then we should be in the house when everything's complete. And as you can see, Guinness is a lot happier because he's now actually got somewhere he can properly lie out. So now it gives us probably somewhere around about 18 square meters of extra living space. Just now need to keep it tidy. And it's very windy this afternoon again, so good job we managed to do this yesterday.
We are now, well, today at the beginning of March, but the last week or so, the last week of February has been particularly windy. We've had wind, we've had gales, we've had rain. So it's sort of meant we've had to hunker down for the last week, but the blue skies have temporarily returned. So we're going to do what we can while the sun is shining. Today we are going to be rotavating this area here, right where I'm stood. The reason being, we've got a family member arriving next week and we've purchased a bell tent. So what we're going to do is level this ground out with the rotavator. Unfortunately it got ploughed, so it's a little bit uneven. And then we've got a big stack of pallets. We've got some weed control membrane which is going to go down, then the pallets, then the OSB board, and then the tent. So let's see how we get on. Yesterday I rotavated this area here. We've got to somehow fit a 5x5 metre decking down so we can put a 4 metre circular tent on the top. We might have to adjust the sizes a little bit to try and avoid trees and roots and things like that. We've only got really 2 days of decent weather to do this, and we have to crack on because in 2 days' time we get a load of storms arrive. So if we can get the deck down, happy days, and we've got then 1 day spare to put the tent up on top of it next week, and then our family member arrives the very next day. So yeah, we're just going to level this out and see what it looks like.
So these are the remnants of a apple tree that we had to cut down. As you can see, completely rotten all the way through. But we thought these would be a good idea to keep and use them as planters. So I've just left them out here to completely dry out, and then I will chisel off all the really loose stuff Just want to make sure there's no more termites or creepy crawlies in there. And then I'm going to plant them up with some flowers and stuff because I thought they'd look pretty cool. So we'll see how these look when I get round to doing them, probably in the next couple of weeks. We have lots of clover on the farm, but we also have lots of lucky 4-leaf clover. It's everywhere. So I've done my weeding because the next few days we're going to have heavy rain and wind, so everything's growing quite nicely. Even the potatoes that we planted a bit early that everyone said wouldn't come up. However, we did get the mound in the wrong place for them, but that's okay. As they're growing, that's the main thing. So garlic's doing really well. Only 3 didn't come up, so we're pleased about that. I haven't weeded the strawberry bed. I'm running out of light now, so I'll have to leave that now for a few days until we get a break in the weather, and then I'll come back to it. Onions are doing okay, and the lettuces and the cabbages, different ones that we've got, they're all doing nicely. And the beans are doing really well. But what is surprising is the peas. The Portuguese peas are doing far, far better than the English peas. The English peas are growing, they're just nowhere near as strong and as big as what the ones that Hannah and Francisco brought. So maybe they'll catch up. We'll just have to wait and see. And we'll see when they start growing and producing what tastes the best.